All right, so here we are today. We're going to start with meditation. So you might actually be up against a wall if you need extra support today, or you might have a cushion underneath your hips so that your hips are a little bit higher than your knees. You can sit in an easy cross-legged seat. You can sit back on your heels, or even extend the legs out in front, whatever feels useful. And we'll take just a few moments to notice our breath and to notice the quality of the breath, if the breath feels shallow or deep, if it feels choppy or smooth. And also when we notice the breath, does that reflect our emotions, our thoughts? And how the breath can be a wonderful tool when our emotions feel overwhelming, when our thoughts feel scattered. We can call upon our breath to help us to settle, and it's an incredible tool. And so consciously now we might take a few breaths where we're trying to make them as even as possible. Inhale, roughly the same length as the exhale. And then perhaps adding a pause after the inhale and a pause after the exhale. And we'll begin to feel our seat. So the parts of our body that are connected to the floor, to the earth. And that earth energy, earth as mother, strength and stability, adaptability, solid ground, regeneration. And the element of earth within our body, the bones of our body, our legs, our feet, strong muscles that help us to make a stand and to take a seat and to reconnect to that feeling of belonging in our bodies, in our family of origin, and in our chosen family. And then our awareness rises from our seat to the space in our bowl of our pelvis. And our connection to the element of water, our deep emotions and our connection to intimacy, our connection to creativity. And the incredible regenerative power to heal. How healing can be not just physical, but the healing of our deep wounds. And how healing can be soft and gentle. And from that bowl of our pelvis and the element of water, allowing our awareness to rise above the belly button, solar plexus, and the element of fire. The fire of our passion, the fire of our will, but also hearth fire. The fire that is an invitation to connect. An invitation to soften and welcome. The kind of fire that invites community. And from our belly, the fires of our sacred will, our awareness rises to our heart and the element of air. And for the next few moments, we might imagine that our lungs expand in our back, in our sides, and in the front body, so that instead of only feeling our chest, we feel our ribs and our shoulder blades expand on the inhale. On the exhale, belly lightly draws in. Our ability to come back again and again to love through our grief, through anger, as well as through joy. The doorway to love is always available. Maybe for you today, the doorway's cracked open, or maybe it's swung wide, or somewhere in between. But our courage and our vulnerability to hold all of our emotions and the complexity of that and come back to love is our gift. It is the gift of our humanity. From this expansive place at our heart, allowing our awareness to rise to the throat, the element of sound, ether. Our ability to speak our truth with kindness and compassion, empathy. Our ability to listen. And to truly hear. From our throat, allowing our awareness to rise to the third eye, the space between the eyebrows and also the midbrain. So you might turn your gaze toward the eyebrow center. The element of ether through vision, dreams, intuition. Inner knowing, synchronicity. And then the crown of our head and beyond. This space of connection to that which we don't fully understand, that which is divine. Universe, space. the vast vault of consciousness, a deeper understanding. For the next few moments, inhale, imagine you're drawing energy down from the crown all the way down the spine to the tip of the tail. And on the exhale, from the tip of the tail all the way back up the spine to the crown of the head. Inhale, crown down. Exhale, root up. And continue with this practice as we're silent for a few moments. Now allow your awareness to land right in the center of your chest, just behind the sternum. And on the inhale, imagine energy drawing from the sternum to the shoulder blades. On the exhale, shoulder blades to sternum. Inhale, front to back. Exhale, back to front. You might imagine a light, brilliant light, might be green, might be a different color, filling your entire being on the inhale. And on the exhale, expanding further than you. And we'll bring our palms to our heart in any shape that feels useful right now. Bowing our head slightly. 3 ohms. All right, my dears, we're going to slowly move on to our backs, and just draw the knees into the chest and do a few little knee circles in one direction and a few in the other. And then we'll bring our feet to the earth and windshield wiper the legs. And just feel into the hips, the low back. What are you feeling? What is happening? And then we'll let both knees fall over to the left. Take a few breaths there. And then we'll let our knees fall over to the right and take a few breaths there. And then bring them back to center and rolling bridges, pushing into the feet, lifting the hips. Maybe arms go up overhead. And then slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra. Arms come back down along your sides. Inhale, push into the feet, lift the hips, lift the arms. And then exhale, roll yourself back down. 3 more in this way. And maybe you notice where along the spine you feel tight, you feel tender. And let all of that just be true. This is our experience right now in this moment with this body. And then the next time we'll hold bridge. So that might mean you have kind of robot arms where your triceps are down and your fingers point straight up. Or maybe you grab the edges of your mat and walk your shoulder blades underneath you. Or perhaps you interlace your fingers behind your back, whatever works for your body right now. 5 long breaths here. And then when you're ready, we'll slowly place those hips down and come over onto our hands and knees and do a few rounds of cow and cat. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. We'll stay for an inhale in cat and exhale back to cow. When we're ready, tucking the toes under, downward facing dog. We might pedal a little, feeling our hands connected to the earth. Noticing the calves, the hamstrings, the hips, the lower body, softening the knees enough so the sitting bones can rise. Engaging the front of the thighs like you're lifting your knees up. 5 breaths here. And my dears, we'll shift forward, place our knees down, knees, chest, and chin, which is not a modification of chaturanga, very different. We're looking forward, butt is in the air, toes might be tucked under, and then rolling through to cobra pose on the inhale. Back to child's pose on the exhale. Next, inhale, stand all the way up onto your knees, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, palms to the heart, hips to the heels. Hands and knees, tuck your toes under, inhale, cow. Exhale, downward facing dog. And deep breath in. Long breath out. Look forward. Step your right foot forward, followed by your left. Fold forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. And palms to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, down dog. Shift forward onto your knees. Keep your toes tucked. Knees, chest, and chin. Roll through cobra, inhale. Child's pose, exhale. Up onto your knees, inhale, arms sweep up. Sit back on your heels, palms to your heart. Hands and knees, tuck your toes under. Cow inhale, down dog exhale. Step your left foot forward, followed by your right. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Rise all the way up. Palms to your heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Step back, down dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Roll through cobra, inhale. Child's pose, exhale. Up onto the knees, inhale. Sit back on the heels, exhale. Cow pose, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot steps forward, followed by the left. Inhale, rise. Palms to the heart. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, down dog. Shift forward, inhale. Knees, chest, and chin, exhale. Cobra, inhale. Child's pose, exhale. Rise up onto the knees, inhale. Sit back on the heels, exhale. Cow pose, inhale. Down dog, 5 breaths. Look forward, step your left foot forward, followed by the right. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Palms to the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Step the right toes to the back of the mat. Bend that left knee, inhale here. Straighten the leg, exhale. Good. Stay for the inhale. Bend the knee. Make your way to the long edge of the mat. And halfway lift on the inhale. Forward fold on the exhale. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Halfway lift. Make your way toward the back of the mat. Bend the right knee. Lift the heart. Inhale. Straighten the leg. Exhale. Stay for the inhale. Bend the knee. Down dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Roll through cobra. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Bend the knee and open your hip. Breathe in. Step the foot forward. Dip the hips, lift the heart. Straighten the leg, exhale. Stay for an inhale. Bend the knee. Make your way to the long edge of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Spin the face forward. Bend the knee, lift the heart, breathe in. Straighten the leg, breathe out. Stay for an inhale. Bend the knee. Down dog. Shift forward, inhale. Knees, chest, chin, exhale. Roll through cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Look forward. Walk or hop lightly to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale. This time, lean to the right, opening the left side body. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, center. Lean to the left. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale back to center. Cactus your arms, shine your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Step the left toes to the back of the mat. Now this time you bring your left knee down and come up to low lunge. So tucking the tail under, bring the outer right hip down, and then start to send the hips forward. You might interlace the fingers behind your head, lengthen the back of your neck, lean back, start to shine the heart up. Reach your arms up, inhale. Cactus the arms, lean forward, lift the heart. Twice more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus, lean forward, send the hips forward, but heart up. One more, inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Arms reach up, frame the front foot, lift the back knee up. Make your way to the long edge of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Spin to the left, facing the back of the mat. Right knee goes down, low lunge. Take a moment to take the outer left hip down and tuck the tail. Arms interlace behind the head, lengthen the neck, tuck the tail, send the hips forward, heart up. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. Reach the arms up, inhale. Cactus the arms, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Lift the arms, frame your front foot, knees, chest, chin. Roll through cobra, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg lifts. Open your hip, take a deep breath in. Step the right foot forward between your hands. Now this time you have the choice, back knee down or up, low lunge or crescent lunge. And then we'll cactus the arms, shine the heart. 2 more times, inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, shine the heart. 1 more, inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus, shine the heart. Lift the arms, big inhale. Frame the front foot if the back knee is down. Lift it, make your way to the long edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Spin to the left, you're facing the front. Now back knee can be up or down, crescent lunge or low lunge. Arms reach up, inhale. Cactus the arms, shine the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus. 1 more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus, shine the heart up. Lift the arms, breathe in. Frame the front foot, knees, chest, chin. Roll through cobra pose. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Rise all the way up, inhale. Palms to the heart. So I'm going to call this Surya Namaskar A+. Chair pose, inhale. Surya A plus a chair. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Now, exhale, it could be chaturanga or it could be knees, chest, and chin, whatever feels right to you right now. And then inhale through cobra or maybe up dog. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Deep breath in, long breath out. 2 more breaths. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga or knees, chest and chin, whatever feels useful. Cobra or up dog, nice. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, knees, chest, and chin, whatever feels useful. Next, inhale, cobra or up dog. Back to downward facing dog. Walk or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, chair pose. Throwing in that chair here. Deep breath in, long breath out. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. One more inhale. Fold forward over your legs, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga or knees, chest and chin. Nice. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. 2 more breaths. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold. Chair pose. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Stay for an inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Downward facing dog, maybe through chaturanga, maybe through knees, chest, and chin. See what works. This time from down dog, we'll lift the right leg high. Open your hip. Take a deep breath in. Step forward, warrior 2. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, side angle. One more. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, side angle. And then inhale to star pose. Bend your knees. Nice. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, star. Warrior 2 toward the back of the mat. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, side angle. And then really stretch that right hand long. Cartwheel your arms forward, pivot on the back foot, frame the front foot, lift your left arm to the sky. 3 breaths here. Now you could always walk your right fingertips off the mat for extra space. See what feels right. One more deep breath in. And then either chaturanga, knees, chest, and chin, or just step back to downward facing dog. And from down dog, that same right leg lifts. Bend the knee and open your hip, and maybe you stay here, or maybe you flip your dog, or maybe you shift onto your left forearm, whatever feels useful for you. Nice, everybody. Take a deep breath in. Come back if you have flipped. Right leg is high. Step that foot forward for warrior 2. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle to stay. Now here you might have a half bind. Left hand reaches behind your back for your low back, your hip, or even maybe your thigh. Some of you might thread the right arm underneath the right thigh and clasp the hands. If you can just still spin your heart up and stack your shoulders. Yeah, beautiful. And we'll take a few breaths there. Mm-hmm. Great, let's come and release, star pose. Inhale here, exhale, goddess. And deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, star. Warrior 2 on the other side. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, side angle to stay. You might reach behind your back with that right hand for your low back, hip or thigh. Some of you might thread the left arm under the left leg. Full bind, wherever you are, stack your shoulders, nice. Feel your left glutes come in towards center, so it's really from the ground up, this pose. Take a few breaths here. Great, and then extend back to side angle. Really reach forward through that right hand and then frame the front foot. Left arm lifts, and again, same side. So you might this time walk your right hand off further and see if you can kind of lean back, almost a back bend. Yeah, nice. Take a deep breath in. And then down dog your way, down dog your way. Five breaths here. And then left leg lifts. Open your hip, take a deep breath in. Step the foot forward for warrior 2. Nice. Straighten the front leg. Triangle pose, reaching beyond the toes. And then maybe your hand goes to the shin or the ankle, the big toe, a block, the floor. See what works. And again, we're still trying to spin the heart up, draw the front ribs in, and have that nice long line from the right pinky toe edge side of the foot all the way up the thigh, all the way up the side ribs. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, goddess pose. Maybe you lift one heel, put it down, lift the other heel, put it down, or maybe you lift both. And try to tap into steadiness in the breath, because likely the posture is less steady if you lift your heels. So again, how can we still send the signals to our nervous system that we can settle and regulate even when we feel unsteady? Star pose, inhale. Warrior two toward the back of the mat. Straighten that right leg. Reach beyond your toes, triangle. So maybe your hand is at your shin, your big toe, a block, the earth, see what works. And again, trying to get that sensation of a long line of energy through the outer left foot, all the way up the outer leg line, hip, and then all the way up the ribs, drawing the front ribs in so it's less, it's just supporting the curve of the low back. It's supporting the curve. Great. Now bend your front knee, bend the right knee. Extend your left fingertips all the way overhead. So coming to side angle for a breath. And then cartwheeling the hand forward, framing that right foot, lift the right arm up to the sky. Wonderful. Deep breath in. And down dog your way. That left leg lifts. Open the hip, and maybe you stay, or maybe you shift onto your right forearm, or maybe you flip your dog. Take a deep breath in. And then slowly come back. Left leg is high. Inhale. Step the foot forward for warrior two. Great. This time, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. So maybe your right leg barely lifts, right? And you stay up pretty high. Or maybe you touch a block or the floor and it's kind of off to the left. And then the right leg lifts even higher. Whatever works. When you're ready, land gently back to star. And bend your knees, goddess. And again, you might have heels down, or you might lift one at a time or both together. Inhale, star. Warrior two toward the front. And coming to half moon, Ardha Chandrasana on this side. Remember, the sides can be different, right? So this side might need something different. And we honor that. Taking a few breaths here. Landing back gently, warrior two. Extend that left arm overhead like side angle. Cartwheel the hands. all the way framing that right foot, and then lifting the right arm. And you might walk the left hand off the mat and kind of open more so it feels kind of more of a back bend, but you've got that solid foundation in the legs. Nice. Deep breath in. Down dog your way, down dog your way. Walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Arms open out to either side. Right arm goes underneath you, either hug yourself or eagle arms. Right leg comes up and over where you could stick the right toes to the earth like a kickstand, or squeeze the legs together, or wrap the right foot behind the left calf, eagle. 5 breaths in this upright position. Elbows slowly toward your knees. Fly the right leg back, and then land it like crescent lunge or warrior one, whatever feels more stable for you. Take it into a bit of a back bend, and we're going to hold. So you might have a bend in the back knee if you're in crescent lunge. Yeah. Strong through the legs, almost a scissoring action where the left hip draws back, right hip forward. And then likely it'll be better with the back heel down, humble warrior with eagle arms, humble warrior. So left shoulder attempts to get inside that left knee. And then the head might go right in the hands. And so some of us are kind of bendy here and we can go right on down to the floor, and that might not be what's best. Like just because you can doesn't mean you necessarily should. So feel some strength and stability here instead of kind of a dump into the joints. Just notice. And take about 5 more breaths here. Now, maybe you can keep your eagle arms and spin to face the long edge of your mat with your feet parallel. And then you're folding forward with those eagle arms. And again, some of us, the forearms will be to the ground or the head will be to the ground. And others, we're just kind of hanging and holding on to our head. And maybe there's a slight little bend to the knee, so there's no strain at the top of the hamstring. And then keeping your eagle arms, can you come all the way up? Yep, and then turn your toes out and bend your knees, an eagle armed goddess. Dropping the booty. Mm-hmm. Release your hands, star pose, inhale. Warrior 2 toward the back of your mat. Inhale to exalted warrior. Exhale, half moon. So here in half moon, you might have a block. There's the option to come to sugar cane by bending that left knee and reaching back with the top hand for the foot. See what works. If you do choose that, be mindful of how we can kind of just dump into the low back here as well. So kick into the hand, draw the front of the ribs in. And imagine that more of a back bend is coming from the upper and mid back. Low back is nice and long. Great. Release the shape. Come back to warrior two. Let your feet settle. Inhale, exalted warrior. Down dog your way. Down dog your way. Left leg lifts. And this time we're going to take that left leg across the body toward the right arm, where you might hover or you might straighten the leg and thread it through. Shift the back heel down like warrior two and reach the right arm up. Now, the left leg could be lifted or on the ground, and then you take it more into that back bend shape, almost fallen star. Yeah. Wherever you are, take a deep breath in. And come back. Both hands are down. The left leg is high. Step the foot forward for warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, half moon, maybe sugar cane. And again, if you come to sugar cane, mindful that the low back likes to take the whole curve. So trying to draw the front ribs and belly in to lengthen the low back and feel more of a back bend in the upper back. Good. And slowly release and land star pose. Goddess pose. Inhale, star. Warrior two toward the front. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, down dog your way. Down dog your way. When you're ready, walk or hop to the top. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale. Arms come out to either side. Left arm goes under and you either hug yourself or eagle arms. And then left leg up and over where you might kickstand, squeeze the legs together, or even sneak that left toe behind the right calf. 5 breaths in your upright eagle. Garuda, Garudasana, eagle pose. And then elbows make their way towards your knees. Left leg flies back and lands either in that crescent lunge shape, or you could have the heel down. It's a back bend with eagle arms. And so if you have crescent lunge, the back knee bending helps to have a solid foundation. So again, we're trying to scissor the legs and get more of the back bend in the upper back. Take another deep breath in. Long breath out. And then back heel might come down for humble warrior with eagle arms, right shoulder inside that right knee, head might be in the hands. Keeping your eagle arms, making your way to the long edge of the mat. Feet are pointed forward, forward fold, wide-legged with your eagle arms. Come up with your eagle arms and then set your heels and toes out and bend your knees. Eagle armed goddess. Inhale, star. Warrior two toward the back of your mat. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, half moon. So take a deep breath in. And then square your hips, arms out to either side, airplane. And then right hand down, maybe to a block, left arm either to the sacrum or up, revolved half moon, or bend the back knee, reach back with your left hand for your right foot, revolved sugar cane, kicking the foot into the hand, spinning the heart. Whatever works. Great, release that. Crescent lunge, inhale. Down dog your way, down dog your way. Right leg lifts. Draw the right knee across the body toward the left arm where you might stay in hover or back heel down. Thread the leg through. Yes, and you might keep the leg lifted or you might place it on the ground and open up into more of a back bend shape. Take a deep breath in. Both hands down, right leg high. Breathe in. Warrior two. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, half moon. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Airplane, arms out to the sides, hips square. And then left hand down, maybe to a block. Right hand could be on the sacrum or right arm up. Revolved half moon. You might bend the left knee, reach back with the right hand for the foot. Kick the foot into the hand, spin the heart to the sky. And release the pose. Step back, crescent lunge. This time, star pose. Inhale. Interlace the fingers behind your tail. Feet point straight forward, forward fold. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Maybe some of our hands stay right on the sacrum, or maybe they come off the low back. Let the head go. Release your hands, thread them through your legs. Some of you might stay here for 10 breaths. Some of you might have headstand and it feels safe and steady in your body. And if that's true, it's a great pose. And if it feels less steady, perhaps this forward fold is where you should stay because it's already an inversion. No place to get, nowhere to go. Just breathing, noticing. And if you, yeah, great. Couple more breaths here. Awesome. And then slowly bringing your feet back to the earth. Nice Allegra. Find steadiness. Halfway lift. Heels in, toes out, goddess. Inhale, star. Warrior two toward the front. Exalted warrior on your inhale. Down dog your way. The next pose, we're coming onto our backs. We're coming onto our backs. So you could walk or hop to the top, or you could just turn over. And then right ankle, left knee for thread the needle. So some of you might do pigeon on your back, where you're just cradling that right leg, either with your hands or even your inner elbows, and straightening the left leg on the earth. See what works for your body right now. And then switching sides. Releasing that side, and then either placing a block or a pillow under your sacrum and lifting your legs to the sky, or shoulder stand, or legs up the wall. And so we're slowly making our way to our final pose, which could be legs up the wall or Shavasana. As we make our way into our final rest, again, feeling the earth beneath us as a benevolent force that really holds and supports us. When we're feeling steady, we can offer that same support back to the earth. When we're feeling unsteady, we can remember our systems of support, including our own breath. And so we'll begin to do a little simple breath practice where we're inhaling to the count of 3 or 4 and doubling the length of the exhale. So maybe inhale 3, exhale 6, inhale 4, exhale 8, whatever works for you. And when we've done that for a little while, we'll just let our breathing be natural and effortless. And just another 2-3 minutes here in Shavasana in silence, feeling the support of the earth. When we're ready, we'll slowly make our way back to a seat. And as we arrive, hands come to our heart in any shape that feels useful. Taking a few breaths here, thanking this body, this sweet body, exactly as this body is. And bowing our head in the spirit of peace, we say Shanti, Shalom, Salam, Amani, Maluhia, Irini, Shiakan, Jum, Pache, Paz. In the spirit of our collective truth and liberation, we say Ashe, Amen, Amen, blessed be. Kapu Aloha, in Lakach, Satnam, Namaste, Matakwiyasan, Black Lives Matter.